So making news right now at 6 to replace or repair. That's the question MoDOT is working on now in terms of answering concerning another bridge that carries a lot of traffic down in Taney County.
The public will get a chance to give its opinions on the project next week. But as Color 10's Crystal Blair tells us tonight, MoDOT is planning something else for that Long Creek Bridge. Crystal.
Well, Heather and David, the Long Creek Bridge carries Route 86 over Table Rock Lake, and that's right at the Taney-Stone County line. Now, the big project that's set for 2022 to repair or replace is separate from this one. However, MoDOT has announced after recent inspections, they plan to do some work on that bridge in just a few months. Engineers for MoDOT say the Long Creek Bridge, built in 1956, has deteriorated to the point where major repairs or replacement is a must.
You know, there's a lot of people that come up and ask me, well, what's going on with the bridge? It's kind of like, well, you know, at some point in time they're going to have to do something with it, but they need to keep in mind of the taxpayers. Download successful.
Keith Jensen, owner and manager of Twin Island Shopping Center near the bridge, says he's concerned about the bridge possibly closing for this project.
It's not like you tear something out and you have to drive an extra half a mile. I mean, that's a whole different story. It's like, you know, here you're going to have to drive 55 miles. A lot of people do business in Branson.
And while it may seem reasonable to leave one lane open during this project, the experts say it's not a viable option.
To try to put a crew out there working on one side while somebody was driving on the other, even if that was feasible, you can't put barriers up, you know, like the concrete barrier that we normally use, and still have a driving lane that would be usable.
But MoDOT engineer Beth Schaller says a more recent inspection revealed interim improvements are needed before 2022. So MoDOT has set a bridge weight limit of 25 tons.
We saw some rust type damage to some of the truss members that go underneath the driving surface, which is what you would expect, because when we have to salt the driving deck to make it safe in the winter, that salt gets on metal and that's what you get.
Now, the repairs that they're going to do on the bridge are coming up sometime in May, and that big project, they are going to have a public meeting for that project starting in 2022, and that meeting is taking place on February the 26th at OTC Table Rock campus, and it's going to run from 5 p.m. until 7. Reporting live in Branson, Crystal Blair, Ozarks First.
Yeah, we'll see where things go. Crystal Blair, thanks. Here's a live